whenever you think about building an asset manager, a startup asset manager is not an easy thing to do in the U.S. regulatory context. And, you know, I love coming on to these sorts of conversations and talking about what we're doing and talking about investment management and what's happening in markets. But the reality is, as a CEO of a startup financial firm, particularly one that's a 40 Act, a regulated, SEC registered product, a lot of the work in the day to day is related to, regulatory work, setting up the business, the operations, compliance, along with all the sort of, basics around starting up a business. So if you're moving fast and trying to build a great investment product, and at the same time working in that regulatory framework and building a business from scratch, that's there's more than enough work to go around. That's probably what I'd say.
Right. It's definitely a costly endeavor too in the 40 Act space where you're putting all that together, right? All the different service providers, the platform and the distribution component, how you're going to go to market, all these different things adds layers of cost to the equation, you always say, right?
Exactly. I mean, I think, relative to where this world was 5 years ago, there's been a heck of an evolution. The existence and deepening of white label providers who, at least from the operational side, provide a significant amount of lift has really helped startup managers like ourselves, combined with some regulatory changes that occurred, mostly during COVID, that allowed for a lot more flexibility in the 40 Act space for new issuers. So that's improved the pace and difficulty of getting to market. But that doesn't mean that it's certainly costly, and it requires you have to when you build and launch these products, particularly when you work with something like a white label provider, you are it's not just a casual vendor relationship. The fate of your business is highly tied to their ability to operate effectively, and so you have to think very carefully about who the right partner is, and what the right relationship is that you want to have. And along the way, you're thinking, do you want to buy or build, buy or build? And so, there's a lot of decisions along that whole path that you have to craft, and decisions you have to live with, for years to come once you make those decisions.